Good morning. It's November 28th, and this is your daily brief in climate change. Here's everything you need to know. The upcoming COP28 climate conference in Dubai will focus on carbon capture technology, reducing meat consumption, improving livestock farming, implementing the loss and damage fund, and tripling global renewable electricity capacity. Pope Francis will attend the summit to criticize countries for their lack of action on climate change and advocate for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. The conference will assess the progress of countries in meeting the Paris Agreement goals, discuss the future of fossil fuels, and explore CO2 capture and storage technologies. Data indicates that greenhouse gas emissions continue to rise, leading to significant global warming. The summit will emphasize the need for industrialized nations to increase funding for clean energy and climate adaptation in developing countries. There are concerns about potential conflicts of interest with the UAE's plans to discuss oil and gas deals during the conference and the appointment of the Indonesia's CEO as COP28 president. The UAE defends the appointment and promises to deliver ambitious climate outcomes. The conference will also address urgent action on methane emissions and expects significant commitments from the global oil and gas industry. 2023 is predicted to be the hottest year on record, with extreme weather events and record-breaking temperatures globally. There is an increased urgency to address climate change and prevent temperatures from exceeding the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit set by the Paris Climate Agreement. Current commitments suggest global emissions will continue to rise, necessitating stronger action from countries. Technological advancements and availability of tools to limit emissions provide hope. The U.S. is witnessing a significant rise in weather and climate disasters, resulting in higher economic losses. Risks and damages from climate change are expected to rise with global warming. A majority of U.S. respondents are willing to make lifestyle changes to help combat climate changes. Collective action from individuals, communities, and governments is necessary to mitigate and adapt to the effects of climate change. President Joe Biden will not be attending the United Nations Climate Summit, COP28, in Dubai. The reason for his absence is speculated to be due to focusing on handling the crises in Gaza and Ukraine. Top U.S. officials, including Special Envoy John Kerry and Climate Advisor Ali Zaidi, will be attending the summit in his stead. Biden's absence may disappoint climate activists and imply a lesser importance placed on the event. The United States may face criticism for not following through on pledges to help developing countries transition to clean energy. Despite this, Biden has released a national climate assessment and set ambitious goals to cut greenhouse gas emissions and promote renewable energy. A new report reveals UK family food bills have increased by £605 over 2 years due to climate change and rising energy costs. Climate change is responsible for £361 of the increase, with oil and gas increases contributing £244. Extreme weather events like storms, heat waves, floods, and droughts are impacting food prices. Items such as sugar, rice, and tomatoes have experienced significant price hikes. The reports emphasize the need for global climate crisis mitigation efforts and greener farming methods in the UK. A horticulture strategy is recommended to boost UK fruit and vegetable production and reduce reliance on drought-prone regions. Retailers are adjusting sourcing strategies due to limitations in item availability. Global warming's impact on food production is worsening, leading to higher prices and shortages. Investments are being made in technology to support farmers, and the COP28 conference will focus on global food systems and climate change mitigation. Urgent action is required from businesses and world leaders to address these issues. The removal of 4 hydroelectric dams on the Klamath River in 2024 is the largest restoration project in U.S. history. The dams have caused toxic water conditions and a decline in salmon populations, impacting tribal communities. The Yurok, Karuk, Shasta, and Klamath tribes are involved in the restoration and have granted personhood status to the river. The nonprofit Klamath River Renewal Corp is managing the restoration project. The removal of the dams is expected to boost local economies and restore balance to the river, but there are concerns about potential damage to cultural resources. The Shasta Indian Nation hopes to regain ancestral lands and receive federal recognition. Efforts are ongoing to address water delivery and ecological issues, with a focus on sustainable approaches for the economy and ecosystem. The Klamath tribes in Oregon are reclaiming their reservation lands and restoring the river, crucial for their cultural and economic well-being. This has been your daily brief in climate change. To read more about these stories, follow the links in the episode bio. You can also subscribe to these updates at www.brief.news. And for more daily podcasts about the topics you love, visit www.brief.news/podcasts. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back with everything you need to know.